Hey YouTube, Shelly here. It is, what is today's date? October 2nd, 2013. And last week I made a video. I tried to upload that video and it didn't work. And when I figured out like the next day or whatever that it didn't upload, I tried redoing it again. I had so many problems with this last week, so I'm hoping that what I'm doing right now, I'll be able to upload and I won't have any problems. But so last week my weigh-in, which was on September 25th, last week my weigh-in was 297.8, and this week, which I don't have it handy. I've got my notes here, what I want to talk about, but I don't have that handy, what I weighed the week before that. I think I lost a pound last week. And so today when I weighed in, my weight was 296.0, so that was down a pound, 1.8 pounds from last week. And for the total since September 4th, I think. Yeah, September 4th, my total weight loss is 13.6 pounds, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I still have not been exercising. I don't know. I've got to make myself do it. I have got to do this. It just seems like I have no time. I mean, it's about to make me crazy. And you know, when I start exercising, I really enjoy it. I mean, sitting here now, I'm sitting there thinking, oh God, I don't even want to do this. But when I start exercising, I enjoy exercising. That's my husband calling me. He can hold on just a second. But I really enjoy it, and I just feel better. I feel healthier. You know, it kicks my weight loss into gear, and which, you know, of course, that's going to make you feel better. So I just have to do it. I have to make time and just get it done. I did download an app from my phone. It's called Fitness Buddy app. Does anybody use that? Is it actually, I downloaded that, and I downloaded a Couch to 5K app, and they have several of them out there. So I'm going to check those out and see, you know, if I like those or whatever. If any of you all have any recommendations for any apps, you know, just message me, send me a comment, and let me know. This time, like any other, all my times before of doing weight loss, I've only mainly had success with Weight Watchers. And I'm just really not into paying. I mean, oh my gosh, it's just getting so much. And my husband and I are on this thing about paying off all of our debt. And Weight Watchers just doesn't fit into that program. So all of this that I'm doing is basically, you know, on my own, using MyFitnessPal and counting calories. And, you know, with the diabetes diagnosis that I've had, like, I have to count carbs. So, you know, that's basically what I do, is I look at mainly calories, protein, and carbs. And I kind of try to keep those, you know, where they're supposed to be. So the fitness thing I need, which actually in Weight Watchers you kind of do the fitness thing on your own anyway, but I just need to get to doing it. One thing that I wanted to talk to you about, I've been watching Socks Heather's videos. Like, she remakes recipes healthier, and so my husband was diagnosed with diabetes like over a year ago, and he actually, like I'm not like full-blown well, I guess I am, I don't know, but I don't take insulin. I'm not insulin dependent. I take pills and changing my diet to try to regulate this. And my husband never got on insulin, but his was a lot worse than mine. And the reason that he never got on insulin is because he's a truck driver. And you cannot have a CDL license and be insulin dependent. So his doctor first tried him out. You know, he was like, you're going to have to radically change this stuff, you know, what you're eating and how you eat and all that kind of thing. And he put him on the medicine. And my husband did. He changed everything. And so he started taking, you know, recipes and changing them to kind of a diabetic friendly thing. And so, you know, I like watching Socks Heather when, you know, she uses different things to make recipes, and there's all kinds of recipes out there for foods that, you know, supposed to be diabetic friendly and stuff. And I'm just going to be honest with you, you know, we've tried several of them and they are just nasty. I mean, just straight up. I would just as soon not eat it as to have to eat that. And, so anyways, over the weekend, this last weekend, my husband, he said, he found this recipe for almond biscuits. And, normally a biscuit, just, you know, like take for instance, like a KFC biscuit. Normally it's got like 23 carbs. And, you know, all that I'm supposed to eat for a meal is supposed to fall somewhere between 30 and 45 carbs per meal. I'm not supposed to have more than 165 carbs a day. So, you know, that one biscuit would be half of my carbs, and, you know, 2 biscuits, well, that's not really a meal, but that would be all my carbs for that meal. So, he found a recipe, and I'm just going to tell you straight up. I live in Kentucky. I'm in the South. I'm not from the South. I'm originally from Indiana, but I'm a Southern girl at heart, and I love me some biscuits. Just love them. And they're not at all diabetic friendly. So he found a recipe that was for almond biscuits, and on the recipe it said that each biscuit was 2 carbs, and I was like, thank you, Jesus, this is amazing, a biscuit that I can eat, you know. So he goes to the grocery store and gets almond flour, and the only place he could find it around here was at Walmart, and brings it home and makes these. Well, they were just, he liked them. I thought they were gross. I just did not like it at all. And they had like a grainy texture to them or something. They weren't just like, you know, light and fluffy like a biscuit's supposed to be. And so after, you know, it was all said and done, we're sitting there, and even my daughter's boyfriend, you know, he tried it and he was like, oh yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of like cornmeal. Well, he was right. It had like that cornmeal-y, you know, like cornbread texture. And I'm not talking about like Jiffy cornbread mix that I love, that I can't eat that anymore either. But, you know, like regular from scratch homemade cornbread. And it kind of had that texture to it. And it just wasn't good with gravy. It just wasn't good. So, anyways, like the next day he comes in the room and he said, I think we need to try the almond biscuit recipe again. And I'm like, I don't think we do. And he said, I have a confession. You know, he said, I didn't have the right flour. And, you know, he said, I got to looking at the bag and I had almond meal instead of almond flour. So, and he said, I think that if we made it with the right stuff, it might be better. It might taste better. And there's like an Amish market that we go to and buy all of our spices. They're so fresh. We love them. It's probably about an hour from here, and we usually go out there about 3 times a year or something like that and stock up on everything that we need. And my husband actually, like for Christmas, he'll make rubs and stuff like that. He's really an awesome cook. I wish he would open up a restaurant, but he makes rubs and sauces and stuff like that for Christmas and gives it to people, and they just love it. And so it's getting to be that time where we need to go out there and stock up on spices and stuff so he can do that. I believe at this place, at this Amish market, they sell almond flour. I'm hoping. So not this weekend, but maybe the weekend after, we're going to head out that way and see if we can get some. But if any of y'all have any suggestions on how to make some low-carb biscuits, put it down there. Because I would love to have a recipe for some, you know, biscuits that I can eat. And I want to give a shout out to Miss Julie Janae, I think is Julie Jane or Julie Janae. Lost 5 pounds this week. That's amazing, girl. Keep it on. I mean, keep on doing it. And another Socks Heather did that 5-mile hike. That's crazy. It's not crazy. It's great that you're doing it, and I wish I were doing it. And I keep thinking, like, I live close to Mammoth Cave, and they have beautiful walking trails out there, and I'm just like, just go. Just get up there and drive up there and go. But actually, I don't know if I can go hike at Mammoth Cave right now because of the government shutdown. I don't even know if they'll let me in. I know that there was something in the news about they were putting up yellow tape everywhere and kicking campers out and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know if I'd be allowed to go hike through the hiking trails up there. But, I know. I just have to do it. I just have to get kicking my butt in gear and just do it. Just do it. Sorry. So, I don't know. Everybody have a blessed day. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay on track. And the month of October is going to be amazing because I'm going to start exercising. Okay, thanks. Bye.